Right, so a friend of mine obsessively asked me about to play this game. It's apparently wonderful. He's played it quite extensively, the first and second game anyway in the series. And I have them all, so I figured, fuck it, I might as well try it, give it a see what it's like. You're going to hear a fair bit of tea noises and stuff in the background, because I'm currently drinking a wonderful one here. I'm actually drinking, what is it, Rooibos tea. Rooibos tea, it's cherry and... what is that? I actually can't quite remember. Let's give it a little taste, see if we can figure it out. What is it? Peach. So rooibos, peach and cherry. Delicious. It is actually exceptional. Okay, sorry, I got distracted there. That's a great start to the video. Just talking about getting distracted by my tea. I'm gonna... yeah, so anyway, Blackwell Legacy. As you can see here, it's by Wadjet games. The name is massively familiar to me from my many errors in Spelunky. Yeah, so we're just gonna pop into it. I played like the little intro-y bit. That's commentary? I don't know what the difference is. Updated commentary. Is this like director's commentary? I don't know. Fuck it, let's leave it on. Let's see. If it's bad, I can come back and turn it off. Alright, okay.
Hi, this is Dave Gilbert. You have activated the 5 years later commentary track for Blackwell Legacy. It has been obviously 5 years since I released the game, and since I've been upgrading and revamping the game a little bit, I thought it would be a good opportunity to hop on the mic again and voice any additional thoughts now that so much time has passed and other Blackwell games have been released since I made this game. A little bit of warning, if you have the original commentary active, you're going to be hearing my voice a lot, so just to warn you. Other than that, I will be interrupting you as you play, so let's continue on.
I don't know if I want him to interrupt me while we play. You know what? You can come with us. You can come with us on this journey. In-game instructions, yes, because I'm really shit at these games. In addition to on-screen instructions, you can view the instructions by clicking the help button on the options screen. Like the noob that you are. Okay. We'll try to use that as little as possible, although I can't guarantee I won't be using it. Right. Hello.
I made a very small change to this opening scene. Originally, Rosa walked in from off-screen. She walked in from the right, stopped where she is now, and then she delivered her lines and tossed the ashes off. And I decided to change that and have it start with her already standing there looking out. It's a very minor change, but it's effective because now, originally, it was Rosa walks in, delivers her lines, and it just seemed very quick. She didn't take a moment to reflect. She just sort of walked in and did it. And this way... who knows how long she's been standing there looking out over the water. So it kind of gives it a little bit of a more softer edge. She's a little bit more reflective, and you sort of start in media res. You don't know why she's there. So it's just a very, very tiny change, and I've spent, all this time talking about it, but I think it was an effective one.
You're spending a lot of time talking about it right now.
I guess this is it. Years of watching and waiting and hoping, and it comes down to this. Do I love you? Do I miss you? I don't know for sure. I hardly know you. But you're the closest thing to family I've got, and I suppose that's something. Goodbye, Auntie. Wherever you are.
Whitaker, Abe Golden, Ian Schaefer, stop reading these names now. Peter Gresser, an engine by Chris Jones. The Blackwell Legacy. I cannot wait. I'm really interested in this game. Just because my friend's obsessed with it, and he's normally a bit like...
What a morning. At least I'm home now.
When objects or characters move, the mouse cursor over them and left click. There's a strange kid standing in front of Rosa's door. Try interacting with him to see what he wants. Do you want drugs, kid?
There are bars over the windows. I'm not getting in that way.
You're very observant.
There are bars over the windows.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those games. That's,
Hi there.
Hi?
So who are you visiting today?
Huh?
Seriously, who are you here to see? Can't let you in unless you tell me.
I live here?
No, you don't. I know everybody in the building. I don't know you.
are you fucking kidding me?
Really, I live here.
Nice try. I know everyone in this building, and I don't know you. Sorry.
I've lived
Push
here
the
for
little
5
cunt out of the way.
years.
Then how come I've never seen you before?
I have no idea. Doesn't matter.
If you lived here, I'd know you. That's all there is to it.
Get the fuck out of the way. Get the fuck out
Who
of the
the
way.
hell are you?
Jim Burdo.
All right, Jim. Where's the regular doorman?
Geez, where have you been? He's on strike.
He's what?
Strike. All the building servicemen in the city are doing it. Union rules or something. I stepped in to help because I know everybody.
Into
How
your
come
hole.
nobody told me?
Notices were posted all over the building. I put them up myself. If you lived here, you'd have seen them.
Who pays attention to things like that?
Well, that's not my problem.
I would like you to get the fuck out of my way, please.
Listen, I really live here. 4th floor, number 4E.
4E. Isn't that apartment empty?
No, I live there, and I want to go there. Thank you very much.
Oh, maybe you're telling the truth.
He sees reason, thank God.
You have any ID? A driver's license or something?
Yes, I have a driver's license. It's upstairs, in my desk drawer. Crap. Come on, this is New York. Who actually drives?
Push
True.
the little shit
But I
out of the
still
way.
can't let you in unless you prove you live here.
Just fucking punch him. Where's the punch him? There we go.
Out of my way. I'm going in.
I wouldn't do that.
Why? Are you going to stop me?
Me? No. But I've got a cell phone in my pocket with 911 programmed in. All
No,
I have to do
fuck
is
you,
hit
it's my
send and
house.
The cops will be here in 5 minutes.
Are you serious?
Totally serious.
I don't believe this.
Where's the fucking going anyway button?
I have my apartment key. Will that do?
Sorry, no. That could be any key.
Oh, you
Well, let's
little
go
prick.
upstairs and see if it works.
And leave the door unattended? Can't do it.
Oh,
Sorry.
you little fucker. You little fucker. Okay, I'm out.
I'll be back.
I'm
See you
back with a
around.
pipe.
As I was upgrading this game, there was a real strong instinct and temptation to play George Lucas and change everything, and I resisted that. But this first puzzle and section would have been at the top of the list. I was worried that when I started this commentary, a lot of it would be me just going, "What was I thinking?" and apologizing a lot. And this is one of them. This was not the best way to kick off a series with this very arbitrary, very gamey puzzle. And at the time, my way of thinking was, well, Rose is she's this very socially recalcitrant person, and this is kind of a way of forcing her out into the world, which, yeah, as a character study, it works, but as a game, it's a very annoying puzzle.
Oh, yes.
And it's the first thing you do in the game, you're told no. And one thing I've learned about game design and making games is that you want the first couple of actions to feel rewarding. And you want to feel good about the stuff you do. And here, there's just brick walls thrown at you no matter what you do, like within the first 2 seconds of playing. And that was bound to frustrate people.
Oh, yes.
And I would have designed this completely differently if I could start over. But I didn't change it, because I think that would have been ridiculous to completely change everything. So I kept it as it was, and I'll apologize in this commentary.
I'm kind of torn between turning that fucker off and leaving you talk, Dave, because I'm not sure if I enjoy that cutting me out every fucking time. So let's give it a small bit of time. Let's leave it a small while. I might end up just shouting at you whenever you appear. That might work for me, especially if some of the puzzles are awkward and take me a while to get through. Okay, Rose is carrying something. Is it a bar that we can hit this guy over the face with? Let's see what it is. To activate the inventory bar, move your mouse cursor to the top of the screen. When I get out of here, okay. When blah blah blah, Rosangela. Okay. In addition to accessing the game's options, save, load, quit, and etc. So I'm pretty sure it's the same now on the video, but it's quite hard to read this stuff on a large screen because it's so blocky. If I move right back, I can see it quite well. But if I stay here, like fairly close, maybe 1.5 feet, 2 foot away from the screen here, it's quite actually difficult to read it. So yeah. Let's look at objects or characters, move the mouse cursor over them and right click. Oh, it has a letter in the inventory bar. Try looking at it to see what it is. It's a letter. Right click. Holy shit, I gotta move back for this one. Dr. Donald Quentin, Bellevue Medical Hospital, New York, New York. Miss Blackwell, my name is Dr. Donald Quentin, and I was their aunt's primary care physician here at Bellevue Hospital. I have seen to your aunt's needs since she arrived here 25 years ago. Please accept my heartfelt condolences for your loss. Feel free to visit my office at any time. I am sure we have much to discuss. Sincerely, Donald Quentin, MD. That means doctor. How do I get out of this? I would like to leave this. I would like to leave this page. Can I please leave this page? I would like to leave. There we go. Okay. I thought that's timed or what? Fuck you, teenager. Fuck you, teenager. Let's get the fuck out of here. Dave, don't talk to me again. Don't talk to me, Dave. Don't talk to me, Dave. Okay, let's go to the Bellevue Psychiatric Hospital.
Locked. Whatever's back there, I can't get to it. You need a key to open it.
Ah, we need a key. Let's check out the
I don't
phone.
have anyone to call. Looks like an internal phone. For paging doctors or patients, I guess.
Ah, so you can right click to look at things.
The sign says I'm not allowed back there.
Fuck the sign.
Looks like a fuse box. Judging by the flickering lights,
like
it must be broken.
box. It looks like an elevator. Oh, that's pretty cool, Parallax. Is that... It looks like a... What the fuck? Okay.
I'm not stealing stuff from the hospital.
You should totally steal this sign.
It says that this floor is undergoing renovations. That explains a lot. I don't think so.
Let's turn off the radio.
Just a small transistor radio.
Keys.
Some small keys.
Let's
One
take
of them
the
is
key.
labeled FB. I assume that means
We've got to
fuse
distract the
box.
guard, I guess, before we can take the key.
I don't think I need any of these keys.
Yes, we do. We need it for the fuse box. Hello, guard. I would like to see Dr. Quentin.
I'm here to see Dr. Quentin.
Uh-huh. Is he expecting you?
I've got this letter right here.
Okay, looks legit. Go right in.
Thank you, Jim.
His name's on the door, you can't miss it.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, Jim. I appreciate it.
Come in.
Hello, Dr. Quentin.
Dr. Quentin?
Yes.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Oh, hello. Come in. Come in.
Dr. Quentin, who I now should call Dr. Backstory or Dr. Exposition. Again, another what was I thinking and apology
I'm bored of you,
moment.
Dave.
Rosa has a very complicated backstory. She's got her aunt and grandmother and all that
keep
stuff.
interrupting
that
me,
needed
Dave.
to be related to the player in some way. And I did that through this doctor and the letters later. I'll talk about those letters later. And I think this was a really bad way of handling it. The one thing I've learned over 5 years of making these games is that info dumps, especially big info dumps like this, are bad. Number one, they're boring, especially in an adventure game like this, because the characters don't move or do anything. So
You know what's not
having all that
boring? Long
information being
bouts
thrown
of
at you
exposition
when there's nothing
about pointless
interesting to
things, not
capture
even
your
interesting
attention,
things.
It's just bad design.
Pointing
And
out
also
that poor
so much
parts of your game
information
is not a
thrown at
great
you,
way to keep me
during this very
entertained.
boring thing. So you're not
my
processing. You're not
God,
processing
okay.
it very well, and you miss it all. So if I could redo things, if I could be George Lucas, which I'm not going to do, I would have figured out a way to parcel all this information out a little better over the course of the
Gently.
game, so
Gently.
the player
Bide
could
your time,
have
Patrick. It's good to be
processed
fine.
it better, which I
We'll
didn't
get
do
there.
5 years ago when I made
We'll
this game.
get
I have
there.
learned since then. I make a point of not doing this now when I make games.
Think about the
again,
tea.
my first
Have some
game.
tea,
I
Patrick.
apologize.
Relax. Take a nice cup of tea.
You got my letter, I trust.
Yes, I did.
Good, good. My condolences on the loss of your mother.
My mother's not dead?
Thanks, but she was my aunt, not my mother.
Ah, quite right,
Oh,
quite
is your
right.
mother also
So you
dead?
wanted to talk to me about something?
Yes, I did. But before we go into that, how are you holding up?
It's been a shitty day, actually.
Just having a really bad morning.
Oh?
I'll get over it. Just some stuff I have to deal with.
You received the ashes?
Yes, I scattered them this morning.
I imagine you must miss her.
She was alright.
Not really.
Oh?
Nothing's really changed. Her body might have been alive, but her mind certainly wasn't.
That's a pretty severe attitude, wouldn't you say?
Maybe.
But if she weren't alive, as you say, why did you make it a point of visiting her all those years?
None of your business, you prat.
I don't see why it's any business of yours.
It's all right. Forget I asked.
I wanted to come. I came. That's all.
And now that you don't have to?
What do you want me to say? Auntie's dead. Life goes on.
So you'll just keep living, is that it?
Yes.
Keep writing your little book reviews in the paper, right?
You know about
What
those?
is your problem?
It's hardly a secret. A number of the staff have read them, yes.
I didn't think a West Village paper would interest anyone up here.
I have to be honest, Miss Blackwell. The staff read them because they were more interested in you.
Right.
Oh?
Their intentions were purely benign, I assure you. It was your
Right.
aunt they were primarily interested in. They wanted to
Yeah.
know more about her family, and you proved to be, shall we say, less than eager to comply?
That's their problem.
Indeed. It was your choice to make. Your aunt was an interesting case, and now that she's gone, I was hoping you'd be more forthcoming with me. Just an informal chat.
I was hoping
We
you'd
can
shut
discuss
up
her
and get out of
condition.
here.
And yours too, of course.
Wait, what do you mean by my condition?
Hereditary dementia is my specialty, Miss Blackwell. And in my
okay. I'm
opinion,
interested now.
there is significant cause for concern.
Sorry, did you say hereditary?
Yes, 2 generations. Your aunt and your grandmother before her.
My grandmother?
Yes, Patricia, I think her name was, right?
I never knew my grandmother. Auntie Lauren was it. There was nobody else. She couldn't exactly provide me with a family history.
Oh, I see. I had no idea.
Well, maybe you should have. Did anyone else come in to visit her besides me?
No, you are correct. I should have read the family history more carefully.
Stop being a
I
prat.
do apologize. I just assumed. Well, never mind. It doesn't change the fact that you should be concerned as well.
Go on.
Patricia Blackwell suffered her mental collapse at the age of 55. Lauren Blackwell underwent hers at the age of 40.
What are you saying? That the same thing is going to happen to me?
No, I'm saying that there is significant cause for concern.
I'd
You
like
never
to just
could
go
find
now.
out what was wrong with her, huh?
No, we didn't. But she still remains a fascinating case.
Fascinating. I don't understand.
Forgive me, I speak from a purely professional perspective. I didn't know your aunt personally.
Neither did I, but fascinating?
It might come as a surprise to you, but yes.
But she was practically catatonic. All she did was lie there for 20 years. She'd sometimes twitch or mumble something incoherent, but I wouldn't call that fascinating.
Well, as you know, she wasn't exactly catatonic. We kept her sedated.
Right, she had outbursts.
Yes, and we had to sedate her heavily to keep her calm, especially in preparation for your visits.
What are you trying to say?
Miss Blackwell, we are not a nursing home. We're not content to merely keep a patient comfortable. We are, after all, in the healing profession. We were trying to heal your aunt, and to do that, we had to speak to her.
Wait, you spoke to Auntie.
We tried to.
Did she answer back?
After a fashion, yes.
What did she say?
If Auntie spoke, why wasn't I told?
Miss Blackwell, do you remember what brought your aunt here in the first place? Her screaming, her hitting herself?
I was only 5 years old at the time, but I kind of remember.
In order to prevent her from doing harm to herself or to others, we were forced to sedate her. When we limited her medication, she simply reverted to her former state. Her natural state, I'm sorry to add.
What did Auntie say?
Nothing that made any sense. But one thing was clear. She was in great pain.
Pain? What kind of pain?
It's difficult to say, but it was immense.
Excuse me,
How
that's a weird
immense?
noise.
When we reduced her medication, the transformation was dramatic. Her eyes flew open, she thrashed, her screams.
Holy shit.
Well, we had to gag her eventually.
My God.
I know.
Did she still feel it when she was sedated?
We don't know. There's no way of knowing.
25 years.
I know.
Poor Auntie.
That is pretty fucked up. Like, super fucked up. Oh, Jesus. Okay, grandmother, what's going on?
So, I had a grandmother.
Apparently so.
How do you know about her?
It was in your aunt's case history when she was
I mean,
brought to
apparently,
us.
of course you had a
Patricia
fucking grandmother.
Blackwell's symptoms were the same, word for word. Patricia's case was severe, and she was young, but it was chalked up to being an ordinary case of dementia. Until
Until it struck her daughter.
20 years later, when it struck her daughter, yes.
It seems
Pretty
impossible.
fucked up.
Perhaps it's genetic, but we've detected no abnormality.
Okay. What's gonna happen to me?
So what should I do?
Right now, nothing. This type of thing is unprecedented. There is no procedure to go through, no medication I can give you. I just want
There's
you
gotta
to
be
be
something.
aware is all. And come talk to me if, well, there's any concern.
Concern like going mental.
You couldn't find any other link between the two cases.
None, aside from the family connection. And a name.
A name? What name?
The documentation we had on your grandmother is minimal, but there was one interesting item noted. During her more lucid moments, she uttered the name Joey. Your aunt, too, would cry out that name on occasion.
Okay.
Joey?
Yes,
Who's Joey?
we've been wondering the same thing for 25 years.
Can I get the fuck out now?
Is there anything else you need to tell me before I go?
Your aunt had some personal effects in storage. As the next of kin, you're the beneficiary. It's just a folder, some documents and so on. It's being sent to your address via messenger.
Oh, well, thanks for that.
It's no problem at all. Goodbye, Miss Blackwell. My schedule is fairly open now, so feel free to drop in anytime. I'm always happy to discuss my favorite patient.
Sure.
Yeah, that's all. That's definitely fucking odd. Definitely odd. I'm still not trying to steal that guy's shit.
I'm not stealing stuff from the hospital.
I think you should steal stuff from the hospital.
Some kind of motivational poster.
Hey, Gert.
What's with the lights?
Hey, old buildings, you know? Always got problems. If the plumbing ain't broken, the lights are on the blink. It's giving me a headache, let me tell you.
Right.
Did you have contact with Lauren Blackwell while she was here?
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. She was in temporary care?
No, she was in long term.
That's a whole different floor. This is the floor for temp patients.
I see.
Right.
So what exactly happens here on the temporary ward?
It's just that. Temporary. Most insurance plans only cover a 2-week stay, so this floor is designed for a high turnover rate. That's why the doctor's offices are usually down here. They need to be on hand when new patients arrive.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Rightio. Cheers, Dave. See you now. Or Jim, wasn't it? It was Jim, I believe. See you now, Jim. Let's get the fuck out of here. See, this cunt's gone from outside our apartment. Right, let's fucking get this guy.
Hello again.
Hello, fucker.
How long is this strike going to last?
I don't know. Could be a couple hours or a couple days, depending on whether they reach a settlement or not. I don't know the details.
Please, I've had a really tough morning. I need to get home.
Sorry, lady. Rules are rules.
Okay, I have no ID, and you don't know me. What can I do to prove that I live here?
Well, can anyone in the building vouch for you?
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't really know anybody here.
How long have you lived here again?
Be quiet. Not all of us are social butterflies.
Okay, whatever.
Kick him in the
What about
balls
Nishanti
and get through this
Sharma?
fucking
He
door.
could vouch for you.
Who is this
Nishanti. Nishanti Sharma. She lives in 4F. You know, right next door to 4E. You really don't get out much, do you?
Oh, that
Your
Asian
point.
chick. I know her.
Nothing, but I'm sure she could vouch for you.
Great, call her up.
She's not here.
Of course she isn't. So I gotta wait here all day for her.
You might have to. Although, she usually goes to Washington Square Park in the morning. You could look
Oh, that's
for her there.
convenient.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to go all the way to the park to look for a woman who might be there, and if she recognizes me, then, and only then, I'll be granted the privilege of entering my own home?
That's pretty much it, yeah.
This is really stupid.
I'm not the one who forgot my ID.
Oh, stab him in the face.
I'll be back.
See you around.
I don't like time wasters in general, especially not in real life. Let's go to Washington fucking Square Park.
Washington Square. It's been a while since I've been here. Still looks the same, I guess. Although the dog park is empty. I wonder why.
Each Blackwell game has an area
No,
that is
please, Dave.
based in a real place.
Please, Dave.
And this is obviously
Please stop.
Washington Square Park, and this is the dog run in Washington Square Park. And it's funny how most of the locations that are based on real places, and I took care to like get photograph references for the artists, they have all changed since their debut in their game. This area of Washington Square Park is completely different now. The entrance is on the street side of the park. This area is all fenced off. They renovated the park last year, and it's for the most part it looks the same, but the dog run is completely different. So you can no longer go to the park and see this image, which is a shame. But you can play Blackwell and virtually walk through Washington Square of years past.
Okay. Fuck you. Right. Okay. Sit down. Oh, okay. Can you do anything here? Oh.
Please note, dog walking park is closed until further notice. Please note, dog walk. The dog park is empty. There's no reason to go in there.
Fuck's sake. Let's go to the fountain.
Now I'm getting a stress headache. I need to get home.
Go to the fountain. Are we seriously not at the fountain? Hey, dog.
I don't think so.
I want to take
He's
the dog.
wearing one of those extendable leashes. I'm not untying the dog's leash. Nishanti would kill me.
Fucking fuck you.
I recognize her from Nishanti. This is going to be awkward.
This, again, is one of those moments I wish I thought a little bit more carefully about when I played the game 5 years
Dave,
ago.
leave me alone
As a
for
character
5
study,
minutes.
I think it works really well. But a lot of people hated this moment, and I can't blame them. Here, Rosa's trying to speak to Nishanti, but she's too shy to interrupt her in front of all of these people. And that's a very Rosa thing to do. It's totally understandable. But as a gamer, as a player, wanting to do something and being told no, being told not by the environment, being told no not by other characters or by the environment or even by the game, but by the character that you're playing. Your avatar is saying, no, I can't do this. I'm not going to do it. And it just creates this immediate disconnect between the player and the character that I think was a very bad thing.
You're not selling your game, man.
If I was redoing this now, I'd have come up with something different. It worked as a character study, and a lot of people like that.
You've
for
said that
what
about
it
every
was, but
fucking
I
puzzle
think
so
as a
far. Every no, it's not even a puzzle.
device,
It's everything I
as
see.
an actual
You're like,
game,
oh, I wouldn't have
did
done that
make it
now.
fail.
Oh, that's shit now. That's
And
not
so,
this.
Again,
You
I was
didn't
new.
do this part.
This is my first attempt at a commercial game, so hopefully I could be forgiven.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Excuse? I can't do it.
Excuse me.
I can't just barge up to her. Not in front of all those people. They're all staring. That's Nishanti Sharma, my next door neighbor. She's playing some sort of... All right, here I go. No. Okay, that didn't go so well. I just need to work myself up to it. I'm not untying the dog. Okay, you can do this. Right. Crap. Calm down. Need to calm down. Right. This is it. Hi. Can I... Damn it. This is not working. I can't do this. I just can't.
Okay, Nigel, what the fuck did you see in this game? This is nothing but irritating.
No. I can't do this. I just can't. I'll just have to wait until she's finished. Or, I don't know. I can't do this with all those people staring at me. No. I'll just have to wait until she's finished. I can't do this with...
Oh, for
I'm not untying...
fuck's sake.
I don't think...
Fuck.
He's wearing one of the...
Oh my god. We have to leave him follow me, is it? Until she follows the dog.
I don't think so.
We're getting him stuck on the fucking pole.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Don't worry, Moti. I'm coming.
Yeah.
If you listened to the original commentary, you would have heard me rant about that dog leash and how hard it was to code. It plagues me even now, 5 years later, when I was upgrading this code. All of the commands that I used to create the dog leash 5 years ago are no longer used in the current version of the Adventure Game Studio engine. So all of that hard work that I did 5 years ago, all that ranting that you heard me do in the previous commentary, that was all for nothing, because I had to redo it all again. So I had to figure out new commands, a whole new way of doing things, because all those commands, those original commands, no
I finally
longer
start
work.
fucking doing
So,
something, and you
yeah,
interrupt me again.
No more dog leashes.
There, all better. I can't take you anywhere, can I? Oh, it's you. The lady next door.
Yeah. Hi.
Rhonda, isn't it?
No. Rosangela.
Well, Rosangela. I hope my friend here hasn't been giving you any trouble.
Is that actual name was Angela? Is that just Rose and Angela?
He started following me. I'm not sure why.
That's because he recognizes you. He's just being friendly, right, Moti? Just being friendly, See?
Right.
Anyway, I don't think we've formally met. I'm Nishanti.
Hey, Nishanti.
Rosangela.
So you said.
Oh, right.
Yes?
I have a strange favor to ask.
Go ahead and ask. What are neighbors for?
You know that building servicemen strike?
Yes. Gilberto is covering, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the problem, see. He doesn't recognize me.
Oh? Oh. So you need me to vouch for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know this is pretty stupid.
Don't worry about it.
Music is
Moti is
mental.
getting a little cranky anyway. Let's get you home.
Thanks.
Why is the music so fucking loud? Jesus Christ.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, I just need to get home.
All right.
It's my
Let's keep
tumor.
walking. Hello, Jim.
Hey, Miss Sharma.
Jim, this is Rosangela. She lives here.
She does? Okay.
Oh,
Sorry
right
about
now.
earlier.
Yeah, you leave us in your
Had to
fucking
be sure.
dickhead.
Well, now you're sure. And you must be so proud of yourself.
Well,
Never mind. Just get out of my way.
Dickhead.
Well, here we are.
Thank you very much,
Yes.
Nishanti.
Finally. That stupid kid.
Well, perhaps. But try not to be so hard on him. We're all neighbors after all.
Yeah, I guess.
Looks like somebody's hungry.
Silly
I'd
little
best get
bastard.
this spoiled puppy fed. Feel free to drop in any time you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely do
I'll
that.
think about it.
No thinking needed. I know we New Yorkers don't usually talk to our neighbors, but who cares? The city can be a lonely place, especially when you live alone. I've got Moti. Who do you have?
Oh, I have 3 great roommates.
Oh?
Yes, their names are me, myself, and I. It's a joke.
Yeah, I get it. Very funny. I'm sure you're fine. Although your episode in the park tells me otherwise. And your eyes.
My eyes?
Well, let's just say the offer stands.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
You go home now. We'll see each other soon, Rosangela, I'm sure.
Hey,
Please stop.
Yes?
talking to her.
you can call me Rosa, if you like. Rosangela's kind of a mouthful, you know.
All right, Rosa.
This wasn't my intention when I originally wrote this line 5 years ago, but it sort of started a character trait or a character trend. Is that whenever she meets someone, it's always, "Hi, I'm Rosangela." If she likes you, she'll say, "Call me Rosa," and that is the case with all the future Blackwell games. With Claude, she felt comfortable with Claude, so she said, "Call me Rosa."
Stop saying spoilers!
She said, "Call me Rosa" to Jeremy in
Stop
Deception.
with the
So that has
spoilers!
become a very Rosa thing to do. When she likes you or she's comfortable with you, she'll say, "Call me Rosa." Otherwise, it's Rosangela all the way.
You have a good day now.
What a strange lady.
Okay, can I go into my house now? Okay.
One of the original background artists for this game, this is like full disclosure now, it's 5 years later, statute of limitations,
Dave,
whatever.
seriously? Occasional
kind of
commentary, not
disappeared,
like constant
like 3/4
commentary.
of the way through the production process. And it kind of left me high and dry. And at the time, I was determined to get this done. I was so determined. I had gambled everything, all my savings. I was like not sleeping half the time. I was pretty insane. I'll talk more about that later, but I was pretty insane. Like I was, come hell or high water, I was going to be damned if I was not going to get this game out on the day that I said I was going to get it out. And this background artist who left, I think, almost all of the backgrounds in various stages of completion. So nothing was actually finished. And with like a month and a half to go, disappeared, gone, left no address or anything. And I had to really scramble. I burned through about like 4 or 5 other artists to finish this. And that's the main reason why in the original version of this game, there are not that many hotspot descriptions. I talked about that before, how I decided to go back and add more of them. And I was able to do that by bringing Rebecca in to re-record the lines. So it's just interesting now how I always had to scrabble for artists back then, and I don't really have to do that anymore. So it's interesting to see how that's changed over time.
Yeah.
Home.
Very
Thank
interesting.
God.
Fucking
Never been
music
so
again.
happy to see a 500 square foot room in my life.
Okay. Nigel, I'm sure this is a wonderful game. I'm sure I would really get into it if it wasn't for the fucking stupid idea to have that fucking guy speaking to me all the time. I'm certainly not going to start again and do it all over again without that fucking voice speaking. So, I'm out. An envelope there with something in it. I was promised ghosts and detectives. Neither of those things have happened yet. I've had loads of irritating fucking characters shouting at me, giving me shit. I've had the game telling me to do things with no other options, including the actual developer breaking in on top of me every 5 fucking minutes to tell me how shit his game is. That's not giving me a positive vibe here. So I'm gonna have to stop it. Especially this fucking music blaring at me now. I can barely even hear myself. So yeah, see ya. Bye, Nigel.